and we want the US to place diplomatic pressure onto the Western Cape government to say, hey, you're standing in the way of democracy. And we want you to consult the Western Cape people and allow them to express their democratically will freely, as they should be able to do in a democracy.
This Phil Craig guy wants America to say to the Western Cape Premier, he's standing in the way of democracy. But what do we have laws for? If what the Premier in Western Cape is doing is against democracy, did you try the laws and fail to get your case heard? No, you just want a quick fix intervention from the powers of America to get your cessation and your comfort. The rest of us will just have to deal with the issues in the communities where we are, even though many of us have not and do not vote ANC. We don't matter to Phil and his party. We will simply have to make a plan. Now imagine if the anti-apartheid activists fighting against apartheid had fought for equality in specific areas only. Imagine if the ANC had said, fine, you can keep the apartheid in that section, but we will have our self-determination in these Bantustans. Those of us that would have been stuck in the apartheid areas would have had no one to fight for us. And that is exactly what Phil Craig and his ilk are fighting for. Good life for those that can afford to be in the Western Cape only. Forget about everyone else. He says that the minorities are suffering chronic unemployment as if only the minorities are suffering chronic unemployment in this country. We have millions of people in all racial groups suffering from unemployment.
In Cape, the majority of us are ethnic minorities. We're discriminated against by government legislation. We're suffering chronic unemployment. We have, our lives are getting worse. We're getting poorer.
This is the same problem I had with Ernst Roos talking about farm murders as if they're happening in a vacuum, instead of addressing crime and murders as a whole in South Africa. In this case, Phil Craig gets asked about it and he fumbles all over the place. Why? Because he knows the truth. The Western Cape is better than all other provinces when it comes to unemployment.